Hello everyone, I'm Mohan from paultan.org and we are here today with the 2017 NVX 155, also known as the Aerox in some markets. Now this is an urban scooter with a slightly sporty slant. Retailing for 10,500 ringgit, the NVX has a stablemate in the form of Yamaha's own NMax, which retails for 8,800 ringgit, and competition includes the Honda PCX, which goes for above 11,000 ringgit. Both the NVX and the NMax come from the same Yamaha scooter family in that they both share the same engine. However, while the NMax features very conservative styling, more rounded, smoother, the NVX is very aggressive in outlook, with very sharp planes in the front fairing and the rear seat cowl. To highlight the sporty nature of this machine, Yamaha even got Valentino Rossi to launch the bike in Sepang last year. Styling isn't the only difference between the bikes. The braking on the Yamaha NMax is with disc front and rear, but it omits ABS. However, with the NVX, you get front ABS, but a drum brake at the back. Of course, you're going to have to pay a little bit more of a premium for the ABS-equipped NVX. But we at paultan.org feel that Malaysians should prove themselves ready to make the investment in safety. And we hope that this will be a trend that will catch on with other manufacturers. Onto the equipment, the NVX comes with LED lighting front and rear, and what we have here is this very fetching shade of matte red. Now if you don't like the red, there are two other color options in gloss, which are black and Yamaha Racing Blue. Inside the cockpit, you will find a full digital readout, and it has all the information a rider needs. A nice touch for the NVX is the battery voltage meter, which is important because this bike does come with stop-start. The NVX comes with keyless start, a convenience we really appreciate and is rarely found at this price point. Now, scooters have become more sophisticated of late. For the NVX, we have remote fuel opening as well as remote seat opening, which opens up to reveal a storage compartment for a half-shell helmet. We also have a little glove box which opens up to reveal a 12-volt socket, which is useful for charging your electronics. Stepping over the center of the NVX, you will find a very reasonable seat height with a pronounced seat hump and a slightly taller pillion seat. A nice design touch are the hidden passenger grab handles. Sharing the same engine as the NMax, the NVX comes with a 155cc single-cylinder liquid-cooled engine with variable valve actuation. Power gets to the ground as standard for scooters with a CVT gearbox. Now, power output for the NVX is about the same as the NMax, which is 14 horsepower and 14 Newton meters of torque. Despite the NVX and NMax sharing the same platform, the suspension on the NVX is sportier, in tune with the nature of this scooter. Let's take a ride and go find out. Now, the NVX is supposed to be a sportier version of the NMax. The suspension, front and back, is definitely firmer. Ridden within its envelope, the NVX is just fine. And when we say envelope, it performs best at about 90 to 100 kilometers an hour. However, when you reach highway speeds, then the suspension does tend to get a little choppy. This is probably due to it being a little overdamped front and back. Performance on the NVX, to use one word, is sprightly, and it builds up speed quickly and is quite fast. However, speed plateaus out at 126 kilometers an hour. Braking on the NVX is quite good. The front brake provides reasonable feedback and lever effort. However, for best stopping performance, you'll need to use both the front and rear brakes. The inclusion of ABS, of course, is icing on the cake, especially in emergency stopping situations. The NVX has a seat that is quite well padded and firm, and we did not find it uncomfortable, especially over the short to medium distance. While we did like the NVX for what it is, a sporty urban scooter, there were a couple of things that we did not like about it. One was the view from the cockpit. There's a clear Perspex cover over the instruments that makes it a little hard to read the numbers, especially in bright sunlight. The other thing we didn't quite like were the LED front lights, which we found a little too low for our riding position. And that's our review of the 2017 Yamaha NVX 155. If you're looking for a sporty, fun-to-ride scooter for around town use, the NVX makes a good choice. I'm Mohan for paultan.org. Thank you for watching.